Today, I'm gonna show you how to make these awesome Cheetos edition corn ribs. We've got the Cheetos Puffs, Flaming Hot, the Cheddar Jalapeno, and the White Cheddar. 4 different flavor Cheetos. Choose your pick. I'll tell you what was my favorite at the end of the video. So here are the ingredients we'll need. On the left side, we've got our dry rub seasoning for the corn, along with extra virgin olive oil. And we've got our 4 corn, and we've got our Cheetos, Flaming Hot, Cheeto Puffs, Cheddar Jalapeno, and White Cheddar. You can mix match these or just use one of your favorite flavors. And here we've got our sauce ingredient, mayonnaise, Mexican cream, which is optional, chipotle peppers and adobo sauce, and a lime. So let's get started with these Cheetos corn ribs. Let's remove the husk and the hair on the corn. Next, we're gonna cut the corn in half using a sharp knife. I find standing the corn up and then cutting from the top center down seems to be the easiest way. Use extreme caution when cutting. To be safe, use thick oven gloves. So find the center of the corn bone in between the corn lines and press downwards. And if it starts to get tough, you can start pounding the knife downwards. And there you go, our half corns. So with this corn, it won't stand because of the stem, so we're gonna cut the stem off. And here are the 4 corns cut in half. Place these in a baking sheet with parchment paper for easy cleanup. And turn these corn side up. And next we're going to grind down the Cheetos to tiny flakes. You'll need about 1/4 cup of flakes per 1 full corn, so that's just a couple Cheetos. You can either blend them in a blender or place them in a Ziploc bag and crush them with a rolling pin, which I'm doing here. And this looks finely grinded, so we'll do the same with the next flavor Cheetos. Same with the Cheeto Puffs. And the crunchy white cheddar Cheetos. And that looks good. I decide I'm going to give my hand a rest and place this last one in the blender. Yes! This was so quick. Do it this way if you can, it's easier. Now I'm going to preheat the oven to 425 degrees for 15 minutes. And while that's going on, let's start our corn seasoning. In a bowl, I'll add 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Regular olive oil is fine too. 1 teaspoon of lemon pepper. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. And 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. And with a spoon, mix together well. And now we can brush the corn with this seasoning. With 4 corns, you'll end up using all the seasoning you have, but make sure you coat every piece of corn to get that taste. Oven's ready, so we'll place this in the oven for 15 minutes. And while that's baking, we can make our sauce. In a bowl, add 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, 1/4 cup of Crema Mexicana. If you can't find this, no worries. Just the mayonnaise is fine too. And about a tablespoon of diced chipotle pepper with adobo sauce. This is usually sold in a can that you can find at your local supermarket. And we can mix that together. And I'm going to cut a lime in half and use half of lime juice. Now stir all together. And we have our sauce ready. Okay, once the corn is done baking, we can start adding the sauce all over the corn. And now I'm going to use a brush to evenly distribute the sauce all over the corn. We definitely want to get all that flavor on all the corn. And now let's top off the corn with our grinded Cheetos, which adds the cheesy flavor. Sprinkle as much as you want. The more you add, the more flavor and texture it'll have. This one is the white cheddar Cheetos. And this one is the cheese puffs. This one is the crunchy hot Flamin Cheetos. And last but not least, the cheddar jalapeno. And there you go, our 4 Cheetos corn ribs. We've got the crunchy white cheddar, the Cheetos puffs, the flaming hot crunchy, and the cheddar jalapeno. 4 different flavors Cheetos corn ribs. I have to say, these were fun to make. It makes a great, fun appetizer dish. You don't necessarily have to cut the corn in half, but it does grab some attention. It's different, fun, and easy to eat. And another plus is you don't have to turn the corn around halfway through in the oven. Here's a close-up. This one's the Cheetos Puffs. The puffs are light and airy, so it doesn't have much crunchy texture to it like the other 3. And this one's the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. By the way, I was left with more Cheetos toppings from each flavor, so you can totally dunk the entire corn with more Cheetos toppings, fully covered if you want. And this one's the Cheddar Jalapeno. So of these 4 flavored Cheetos on the corn, my favorite was this one, the Cheddar Jalapeno. The jalapeno and crunchy cheesy flavor stood out and went well with the corn. Then my second favorite was the white cheddar Cheetos. Third was the hot flaming Cheetos. And my least favorite was the cheese puffs. For me, I love the crunchy Cheetos better. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Aloha.